Oh no, what a shock, the college car's on fire again.
Yeah, we've seen this already this week, and we've seen it a few times before that as well. And this time, is that Simon Trummer?
It's Simon Trummer at the wheel this time, yeah, but the college car, which was overheating before, is now overheated catastrophically.
Helping the marshal get one of the fire extinguishers over the wall there, and faffing about on the left-hand side of the car as well. And that's the smoke from the CLM, so it's already gone quite a bit high in the sky. This is on the exit of Porsche Curves, and it's pulled off the driver's left, right by the safer barrier. So there is a slow zone there now as well, just as there is.
Oh, it's still on fire there. Look,
The car
is still burning. We know the CLMs do burn quite well. The first of these chassis that we saw racing before when it morphed from being the Lotus LMP2 into being a CLM LMP1 was at Fuji, and it's just burst into flames, doesn't it? As it comes into the Porsche Curves, the thing just ignites like a firework.
It's from the exhaust outlet, though, isn't it? First of all, there's no sign of a fire from the engine bay. Whether this is oil leaking again, not sure, but that was the initial problem early on in the... Was that Wednesday that happened?
Wednesday free practice, yeah.
Oil was leaking onto very hot materials and combusting straight away.
That's a very brave marshal there on the inside of the Porsche Curves, with cars not a million miles behind him going at a fair rate of knots past him. That's a brave fellow.
But it's not been a good lap for LMP2, because one car, the second place machine, the number 46 Thierry by TDS racing car, has had a big incident at Mulsanne corner, coming into that right-hander way too fast and taking about three or four of those bollards out with it.
We've also got the ESM car, the number 30 car's gone off near Tertre Rouge, I think it is. Me and Paul Truswell just looked at each other and said, what is going on? And we have a theory. We think the CLM has dropped oil, because they've all gone off in very strange places.
And that's why we've got safety cars rather than slow zones, because they want to be able to get out and treat the oil. The problem with having a slow zone is that the cars are constantly coming through, whereas with a safety car you get a solid period of a minute or 2 minutes of gap where you can actually get out and put oil dry down and treat the circuit where it's necessary to be treated. Now, of course, with the Nelson Panciatici accident that has already happened, and now the problem for the Thierry by TDS Racing Oreca, that really has handed a big advantage to the Signatec Alpine, the number 36 car, which Stefan Recchielmi has been driving, and that has elevated René Rast at the wheel of the 26 Oreca, the G-Drive car, up into, or will elevate it up into second place in the race now, as the safety car takes control and works out which cars are going to follow which safety car.